Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the APCS here for the pre-season tournament. It's going to be the teams from Team Lethality and Nappers and Pajamas kicking it off here for day number 2. And then we'll have the last game of round number 1, and then we'll have round number 2, and then tomorrow we are going to have the semi-finals and the finals. Both teams here looking to try to make their way here into round number 2. We saw Twisted Minds, Face Station Gaming, Carmine Corp, Furious, Mild Card, and No NIG take down their opponents in round number 1 to make it here. So they will be looking to do this. Team Lethality, Numbers in Pajamas, Pebble Esports, and Degeneratus will be looking to do the same here. Let's see what they can come up with, and see what kind of quality matches we see today between all these sides, because it should be a good one to watch. And here we go for match number 7 of round number 1 here. It's going to be Team Lethality and Nappers in Pajamas going to be kicking it off here. I'm just going to change a couple of things over real quick to make life easier for myself. And so, obviously, both teams looking to try to wiggle their way into round number 2. And obviously, no room for error, as it's only a single elimination bracket and only a best of 1 here in round number 1 and also round number 2. So it should be interesting to see who comes out on top. A shot here by Ordinary is going to be off target. Ape Sun is going to be there to try and take the ball off of the members of Nappers and Pajamas, but unfortunately they weren't quite able to. Ape Sun, it's going to be going all the way down to the side of Nappers in Pajamas. Naps is going to bump his teammate, and that was nearly a very costly mistake, but they've somehow managed to keep it out, so definitely a good start. And I do believe we should have game audio this time around, as we didn't have game audio last stream, because yeah, I apparently I didn't put game audio for this stream. Oh my god, that's not on target. Okay, I thought that was going to be on target, but it is just off target. So Nappers and Pajamas are going to get away with that one. And 3.5 minutes on the clock, and no goals to be scored, but Nappers and Pajamas have been pretty lucky as of so far in this match. Team Lethality very unlucky to not have a couple of goals on the board already, but obviously they didn't capitalize in the situations that they should have, which is going to lead them to having 0 goals on the board. Ape Sun looking to challenge that one, and it's gone straight into the corner of the orange team. Obviously, yeah, the winner of this match is going to be awaiting the winner of match number 8, and that is going to be on target, but Ordinary is going to be there to stop that from rolling any further than it did. Ace-Sun getting a past Rage Loss, and Panic is going to go for it. Ace-Sun will leave it for Panic. Unfortunately, that play isn't going to come out as they expected. Rage Loss and now with the ball trying to get it past Panic. Doesn't really do so. It's Oopski. And he's going to get the ball absolutely nowhere. This is going to the backboard, and Rage Lawson is up for it, and quick reaction times is going to save the day by Ordinary, as he's able to get up to that quick enough. And Ordinary, he's going to get bumped here. He's trying to advance this ball towards the orange side to put some pressure on Nappers and Pajamas here. Panic trying to put that on target. It's going to be off target once again. Both these teams yet to play here in the APCS. Looking, what is going on? Okay, I'm not 100% sure what happened there. But the side of Nappers and Pajamas definitely playing with fire. Not the type of fire that you would want to be playing with, especially at this stage of the match. 1.5 minutes remaining. Obviously, still very possible to get a goal in 1.5 minutes. If you're a goal down, but it depends whether... Oh, an Ape Son! It's going to go ahead and put it on target, and Team Lethality will take the lead here. And my question is of whether who is going to be coming out on top between the blue and the orange teams, because yesterday was all orange. And so now it would be all... Will it be all blue today? Who knows? Obviously, the side of Mildcard, they just squeezed through in their game, and I'm not 100% sure if they're going to be very confident going up against... I believe they're going up against Carmine Corp. I will have to quickly fact check that. Oh no, they're going up against No NRG. Never mind. But No NRG, I believe 3-1 to their opponents, the penultimates they did. So that will mean that it's not going to be an easy game for the side of Mildcard coming up in round number 2, but they will... they're not going to go down out without a fight, so it will be interesting to see how they go. Ape Son is up for it. He's put it to corner wall of the orange side, and only 30 seconds left for the side of Nappers in Pajamas to get anything going here, and it's not looking too good for the side of Nappers in Pajamas right now. And they're trying their hardest here to put something on the board. And Ape Son, is that on target? No. And Ape Son going to be putting this... This is going towards the nets of Nappers in Pajamas once again. And yet to score a goal, and they will not be scoring a goal. Nappers in Pajamas will go down, and they will go ahead and lose this game 1-0. Definitely a close game. It wasn't, I wouldn't say it was very one-sided, but it was, I feel like Team Lethality definitely showed up more than the side of Nappers in Pajamas. So unfortunately for Nappers in Pajamas, they're going to have to go home without a fight. Oh, well, you know, they did fight a little bit, but obviously not enough. So we're going to see you here in the next game in just a second. It will be Pebble Esports up against Degenitas. And so there you have it. It's going to be Team Lethality who's going to be the team waiting for the teams of Pebble Esports and Degenitas to decide between themselves who's going to be the next team waiting. It should be interesting to see who comes out on top between these two teams. But I think it's going to be maybe close. Who knows? But you can never be too sure, obviously. And hopefully it will turn out to be a close match, as this is the very last match of round number 1, and then we're going to be heading into round number 2. Oopsies, my apologies. We're going to be heading into round number 2, and hopefully in round number 2 it will be even better, as obviously we've knocked out the not so fantastic teams, or you know, like they're all very good in their own sense, but unfortunately they I also completely forgot to do I have one job, and unfortunately I can't even do that, so I'm struggling apparently for some reason, but we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Yeah. So, we will go ahead and get this next match started. The sides of Pebble Esports up against Team Degenitas. Oh my days. My brain not work right now for some reason. I didn't think it was that hard, but apparently it is very hard for myself to for brain work. Anyways, we're moving on here. Wiz looking for a shot already. Scenarios is able to get back to it. The side of Degenitas, well, at least since I've seen them, they've been a pretty strong side, but I'm not sure how they are going to fare up here. Up against this Pebble Esports side, who knows? Obviously, Rock Esports, who obviously came in the top 16 in the World Championship, was they weren't too bad actually. I think they surprised everyone with their performance. So it should be interesting to see who comes out on top here in the APCS. As Wiz looking to try to get up to it, he's not able to. He doesn't have any boost. His KFK is Scenarios looking for a shot. It's off target though. Sneezy putting it to the back wall. He's not able to really get anything going whatsoever now. It's going to be Abdelag and apparently Whack going up for it, challenging, and nothing really comes of it. And now it's Wiz trying to pile on some pressure here on the side of Degenitas. And oh, a little bump there by Sneezy. Takes the ball straight off of Abdelag, I believe it was. Apparently Whack in the back lines, ready for this ball to come to him, catches it, but oh my god, a massive whiff by KFK there. Definitely, it wasn't ideal, but luckily for him, it hasn't costed him or his team anything. A shot by Abdelag will be saved by apparently Whack. And it's going to be Scenarios looking to get past Abdelag here. He does. Wiz is there to support though. He's going to collect this ball as well. Gets a pass one. Apparently Whack is up for that one. Scenarios looking to put this ball down into the center. And is this going to be a goal? Yes, it will. And Sneezy with the first goal of the game. And that is going to be... that's going to be Degenitas showing the, showing their dominance. As Scenarios trying to take this towards the goal of Pebble Esports right off kickoff, but unfortunately nothing really came of it. Wiz gets a pass Scenarios. The goal is way open, and that is not ideal for the side of Degenitas, as it's going to be 1-1 now. 2 minutes 17 seconds on the clock, and a very quick turnaround for the side of Pebble Esports. And Digenitas will be asking themselves what they did wrong. They may have gotten a bit overconfident after that first goal, but they'll have to lock back in here and learn from their mistakes. AFK is up for it with 0 boost. Sneezy able to pretty much win that 50, I would say. It didn't go in his direction. It went, well, sideways, so as long as it doesn't go in your direction, I say, by AFK. I mean, even though his teammates were all there to help out, he was the one to take the credit for the save. Sneezy. Oh, a little double tap action, and Wiz is going to go ahead and clear it. Nothing will come of that little double tap action play, unfortunately. As Snorio's looking to bang it down towards the goal of Pebble Esports, but unfortunately nothing will come of it. Sneezy. Abdelag looking for a shot. It's on target. Snorio's can't get to it. And it's going to be 2-1 for the side of Pebble Esports. Snorio's couldn't get back to that quick enough. So not ideal whatsoever, and they won't be very happy with that at all. Yeah, okay. I thought something broke there for a second. I thought we were going to have a little tech pause, but they just decided they didn't want to play for a second, so that was very interesting. As Snorrios gets up for it, Abdelag is there, saved by Sneezy. Pebble Esports showing their dominance here in the last minute and a half, or last couple of minutes, as they bombard the defense of Digenitas. As apparently Whack tries to take this ball somewhere away from his own net. Pebble Esports just bombarding it at the moment there. The side of Digenitas are struggling. Apparently Whack collects this one. Looking to get a past Wiz, he does, but it's going to go straight to Abdelag. Apparently Whack trying to put this into the center nice and high for one of his teammates, but none of his teammates are there to receive that one. 13 seconds left on the clock. The side of Pebble Esports looking for a third, and oh wait, hold on, I nearly spoke too early. And Abdelag gets the third for for Pebble Esports, and that will be game over here for the side of Digenitas. They tried their best, but apparently Pebble Esports, they tried harder, so definitely not ideal for the side of Digenitas, but they're going to be looking to do better in the APCS league when it comes up. Wow, I don't know how that didn't hit the ground. Very impressive stuff, but it has hit the ground now, and definitely not an ideal situation here for Digenitas, but it has turned out that way. So 3-1 for the side of for the side of Pebble Esports. So a fantastic result for them. They'll be very happy, and the side of Digenitas will not. So we'll see you for the start of round number 2, and it's going to be Twisted Mimes up against Space Station Gaming. Tap action, and Wiz gonna go ahead and clear it. Nothing will come of that little double tap action play, unfortunately. Snorio's looking to bang it down towards the goal of Pebble Esports, but unfortunately nothing will come of it. Sneezy. Abdelag looking for a shot. It's on target. Snorio's can't get to it. And it's going to be 2. And it's struggling. Apparently Whack collects this one. To get a pass, he does, but the goal is way open. And that is not ideal for the side of Digenitas as easy. Oh, a little double tap action, and Wiz is going to go ahead and clear it. Nothing will come of that little double tap action play, unfortunately. Mario looking to bang it down towards the goal of Pebble Esports, but nothing will come of it. Looking for a shot, it's on target. Mario can't get to it. And it's going to be struggling. Apparently Rack collects this one. He's pass to Luke, he does, but he'll go straight to Abdullah. Apparently Rack trying to put this in the center, not going to eyeball one of his teammates, but none of his teammates are there to receive that one. 14 seconds left on the clock, the side of Pebble Esports looking for a third. And oh wait, hold on. I nearly spoke too early. This gonna be a goal? Yes, it will. And Sneezy. That's going to be Digenitas showing the what's the word? Showing their dominance. Mario gonna take it towards the goal of Pebble Esports right off kickoff. Alright. So the sides of Team Lethality and Pebble Esports have made it through to round number 2, and now this is where we start round number 2. It's going to be Twisted Mimes and PlayStation Gaming to kick us off. The side of Twisted Mimes came out with a 1-goal win, and so did PlayStation Gaming. Team fouled, I believe that was the match where PlayStation Gaming managed to win literally with 0 seconds left. So this should be a very interesting match between these two teams, and like I said, I think it will be very exciting to watch these two teams go up against each other, and hopefully they can make it interesting, because I believe we might have gotten rid of the teams, not so fantastic teams, but who knows? The APCS league will have its upsets and whatnot, but we'll see how it goes. Let's head into match number 1 of round number 2. Here we go, Twisted Mimes and PlayStation Gaming coming up against each other. And both obviously won by 1 goal, like I said before, and now both will be looking to move into that semi-finals, the best of 3. And it should be interesting to see who comes out on top here. Who wants it more is the question, and I don't know, for some reason it feels way faster already. Vanish looking for a shot, Bazomic with a save though. And like I said, I think it genuinely feels already faster here in the match number 1 of round number 2. Oh no! Oh, that was very close. You don't want any mistakes here, especially in the second round. You've made it through the first, and now you're in the second. You want to try to keep it as error-free as possible. So that's exactly what they're going to be doing, but obviously the side of PlayStation Gaming might have a bit of a different viewpoint on that. Not sure, but I guess we'll have to just wait and see. As Slowpoke goes ahead and collects the ball here, shot, Scrabble with a save, and Vanish is going to go up for that to try and block the shot of that Twisted Mimes member, but nothing really comes of it. And I believe it's only been the blue teams that have come out. Oh my god, Crash! He's got unlucky with the first one, and he's managed to save the second. So it will stay 0-0 here in this match. And yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just me, but it honestly just feels faster here in round number 2 already. Both these teams seem to have a much faster, it feels like they have faster everything. Faster reaction times, faster mechanics, and they just know what they're doing at all times. Apart from the times when they don't know what they're doing. Which is, a good example is, you know, the little team bumps in front of goal when the ball is on the way to the goal. And I think we know who, I think we all know who I'm talking about there. It's going to be 2.5 minutes remaining, just under. It's been a very even match at the moment. Both teams have definitely had their chances. And it's not looking one-sided whatsoever, but Pazomic looking to change that, and it will not be 1-0, unfortunately, for the side of Twisted Mimes. But he definitely had the idea, and Slopo looking for a shot, and that is going to be off target. Pazomic is there, can't pick up the crumbs, and we could possibly... I mean, obviously, still over a minute and a half remaining, but honestly, with the way they're playing, these two teams, I think it's a pretty good chance that we'll get a 0-0 overtime here, and we could possibly have a long overtime. Unless Slopo has anything to say about it, but he didn't. So we will be approaching the 1 minute mark here. Kofa needs to get up for that. That's awkward. Vanish is there to support, and he's managed to clear the ball and carry it all the way down. Well, not carry it, but he's managed to more parry it, as I would say. Parry it all the way down to the side of Twisted Minds. 1 minute remaining now. As a big demo by Scrabble. That could be huge, but it hasn't quite worked out as he wanted it to. Crash will be up for that, and Slopo looking to clear, and he does. That's all the way down to the other side, and not much is going to come of that attack. Kofa putting this to the back wall for himself, and 33 seconds left on the clock, and it will be the side of Face Station Gaming who put their first goal on the board. 33 seconds left, still plenty of time. Yeah, plenty of time, but usually I would say it is plenty of time, but with the way that these two teams are playing right now, it has been so very even, and I think it's going to be hard for the side of Twisted Minds, especially if they're just going to be letting Face Station Gaming shoot at net like that. It's going to be very hard for them to even get a chance at putting a shot on goal. But we are down here at the Face Station Gaming end, and it's not looking too good. And it could be the side of Twisted Minds who's gonna go ahead and fall. Face Station Gaming will move on to the semi-finals match. The first semi-final match of round number... the first semi-final match of round number what? Or it's the round number semi-finals. I don't know where I was going with that. But 1-0, they will be very happy, and it will be... Well, Face Station Gaming will be very happy. Twisted Minds, on the other hand, I can't exactly speak for them, but we'll see you in match number 2. It is going to be... I'll tell you in a sec once I get rid of this. Carmine Corp and Furious. Come on, that attack, Kofa. This is the back wall for himself. 33 seconds left in this mind. 1 minute remaining now. As a big demo by Scrabble, that could be huge, but it hasn't quite worked out as he wanted it to. Crash. Be up with that. Slopo looks clear. That's all the way down to the other Twisted Minds. 1 minute remaining now. As a big demo by Scrabble, that could be huge, but It hasn't quite worked out as he wanted it to. Crash will be up for that, and Slopo looking to clear, and he does. That's all the way down to the other side. Not much is going to come of that attack. Kofa in the back wall for himself. 33 seconds left on the twist of mind. 1 minute remaining now. As a big demo by Scrabble, that could be huge, but it hasn't quite worked out as he wanted it to. Crash will be up for that, and Slopo looking to clear. Does that all the way down to the other side. Not much is going to come of that attack. Kofa to the back wall for himself. 33 seconds left on the twist of mind. 1 minute remaining now. As a big demo by Scrabble, that could be huge, but it hasn't quite worked out as he wanted it to. Crash will be up for that, and Slopo looking to clear. Does that all the way down to the other side. Not much is going to come of that attack. Kofa to the back wall for himself. 33 seconds left on the twist of mind. 1 minute remaining now. As a big demo by Scrabble, that could be huge, but it hasn't quite worked out as he wanted it to. Crash will be up for that, and Slopo looking to clear, and he does. That's all the way down to the other side. And not much is going to come of that attack. Kofa to the back wall for himself. And 33 seconds left on the twist of mind. 1 minute remaining now. As a big demo by Scrabble, that could be huge, but it hasn't quite worked out as he wanted it to. Crash will be up for that, and Slopo looking to clear, and he does that all the way down to the other side. Not much is going to come of that attack. Kofa to the back wall for himself. 33 seconds left on the twist of mind. 1 minute remaining now. As a big demo by Scrabble, that could be huge, but it hasn't quite worked out as he wanted it to. Crash will be up for that, and Slopo looking to clear, and he does that all the way down to the other side. Not much is going to come of that attack. Kofa to the back wall for himself. 33 seconds left on the twist of mind. 1 minute remaining now. As a big demo by Scrabble, that could be huge, but it hasn't quite worked out as he wanted it to. Crash will be up for that, and Slopo looking to clear, and he does. That's all the way down to the other side. And not much is going to come of that attack. Kofa putting this to the back wall for himself. 33 seconds left on the twist of mind. 1 minute remaining now. All right, we are ready to go here for the second game of round number 2. It's going to be Carmine Corp up against Furious. Semi-finals is looking pretty stacked, even though it's only Face Station Gaming at the moment. But they will be looking and waiting for these two sides to battle it out. The side of Carmine Corp coming off a 2-1 win against Team Obvious, and Furious coming off a decent win, a 3-1 win here against Glitch eScrubs. So I'm sure they will be very excited to get this underway, as they have obviously words guys as they have obviously done pretty well so far. But yeah, let's see them get underway here and see who's going to go up against the side of Face Station Gaming in the semi-finals. So here we go. It's going to be Carmine Corp and Furious. 5 minutes on the clock. We are off, and it's going to be a side of Carmine Corp in the blue and Furious in the orange. Furious is already looking pretty good, and they already find themselves a goal. It will be 1-0. Only 8 seconds down, and We've already got our first goal, definitely the quickest goal so far of round number 2 at least. I'm not 100% sure if we've had any quicker goals in the tournament. I can't even remember, to be honest, but 8 seconds is pretty goddamn fast. So let's see if they can keep it up here, Furious, and keep just breaking the defenses down of the side of Carmine Corp. Maybe Carmine Corp came into this match a tiny bit too, tiny bit too... maybe they thought they were going to easily win this match. Who knows? They came in a bit too confident, and they've just let their guard down, let their gas off the pedal straight away, and Furious has managed to capitalize on that. So maybe they're going to try to turn the tables here by getting themselves a go and try to equalize up the match and make it interesting. As Dragino is going to be bumped straight towards the ball here. Yankees is like, nah, I don't know where you think you're going, but you're going towards the ball now. It's found. Achu is up for it. Dragino looking for a shot. Is that on target? Yes, it is. Draghi is able to get up to it. Found. Trying to put this into the center, but Achu is going to try to take it away from him. Draghi's there to clear it. And now found. Oh! Draghi has found the net after a couple failed attempts. Oh, well, one failed attempt. He didn't even mean to do that, I don't think. That was a very, I would say, very lucky 50. So he's managed to 50 it, but it hasn't gone in the net. But it's bounced back and down straight to him, and he's managed to put it in the net. So Carmine Corp finally get themselves on the board. After 3.5 minutes of trying, it will be 1-0 in this game. And I would say it's pretty evenly matched up. I would say attacking-wise, I think Carmine Corp's definitely had a couple more chances than the side of Furious, but I think... Oh, a big demo by Vitiwa. And Chu is going to be sending that all the way down. And it will not be looking too good for the side of Furious here, because they are low-key getting just bombarded on the defense. Carmine Corp not letting them have the light of day. Not letting them have a break. Definitely testing the defenses. And at the moment, it's been pretty solid, of course, after... apart from that one goal, which, honestly, it wasn't even really his fault. Because, it just went straight into Draghi's hands, crossbar and down. So that was very unlucky for the side of Furious. But for the side of Carmine Corp, they'll be looking to pile on the pressure and continue doing so. That's Vitiwa. He's going to take the ball and he's going to be stopped by Founder Chu. Carmine Corp, I feel like as soon as Furious managed to get their hands on the ball, just Carmine Corp, they just come out of nowhere and they just barge through and try to 50. Yeah, they're just always there to 50 the side of Furious to try and put as much pressure as possible. As Furious, they are struggling to get out of their own goal square, let alone their own half at the moment. It's like keep getting. The pressure just keeps getting piled on. A shot here by Dragino is going to be in, and Furious finally find a breakthrough away from their own goal, away from their own half. And Dragino's found the top right corner, and Draghi's not ready for it. And so it would be 2-1 for Furious. Furious, they are not happy with how long they've had. Oh my god, Yankees right off kickoff. It will be 3-1. Furious have found themselves another goal in quick succession. And unfortunately for the side of Carmine Corp, 1 minute and 20 seconds, plenty of time to score 2 goals, but they're kind of letting their guard down at the moment. Their pedal is not to the metal right now, as they need to try to they need to step it up a gear, because the side of Furious, after that very long spell within their own half. They are not happy, and they're here to get a bit of revenge on the side of Karmim Corp. In the late stages of the match, as Vatiwa is going... Oh, wait, sorry. Achu, sorry. Is going to go ahead and whiff Draghi with the ball, trying to stop the ball from advancing towards the halfway line. Vatiwa, I don't even know if that shot was on, but it was saved anyway. Vatiwa popping it up. It seems like Vatiwa's everywhere, man. He's just not... He's like... You just look at the ball and he's just somehow there with 100 boost, ready to take the ball, ready to control it. 20 seconds left on the clock, and it's not looking too good for the side of Karmim Corp. And it seems like Furious could be the team to go ahead. Oh, and Draghi. Oh, what a save I found, and that's going to be huge. And it will be the side of Karmim Corp who will fall. Furious, the ones to come out on top, and it will be 1-0. 3-1. Oh, I'm not sure what. Do not ask. I'm not sure what that replay is, guys. Hold on. Yeah, we have a completely random replay in the replays. Sorry, I don't know where that came from, but I must have bumped the replay button or something. But yeah, what a game for the side of Furious. They've come out with all guns blazing. Absolutely no chance for the side of Karmim Corp to get their hands, let alone on the ball. But they did obviously get their hands on the ball because they scored, but obviously not enough. So it will be 3-1, and Furious will move on to First Face Station Gaming in the semi-finals. And we'll see you for game number 3, match number 3. It's going to be Mildcard up against No NIG. Furious, they are struggling to get out of their own goal square, let alone their own half at the moment. It's like keep getting the pile just keeps the pressure just keeps getting piled on. A shot here by Drinkino, it is going to be in, and Furious finally find a ball. A shot here by Drinkino, it is going to be in, and Furious finally find a breakthrough away from their own goal, away from their own half. Drinkino's found the top right corner, and Dravy's not ready for it. So it will be 2-1 for Furious. Furious, they are not happy with how long they've had. Oh my god, Yankees right off kickoff. It will be. It seems like the field is everywhere, man. He's just like, you just look at the ball and he's just somehow there with 100 boost, ready to take the ball, ready to control it. 20 seconds left on the clock, and it's not looking too good for the start of Karmim Corp. And it seems like Furious could be the team to go ahead. Oh, man, right? Oh, what a save I found! That's going to be huge. Here we go. It's going to be Karmim Corp and Furious. 5 minutes on the clock. We are off, and it's going to be a side of Karmim Corp in the blue and Furious in the orange. Furious is already looking pretty good. And I don't know where you think you're going, but you're going towards the ball now. It's found. Shoot up for it. Dragino. For a shot. Is that on target? Yes, it is. Dragon is able to get up to it. Found. Trying to put this into the center, but a shoot is going to try to take it away from me. Dragon's there to clear it. Now found. Oh! Has found the net. 50. Yeah, they're just always there to 50. Start of Furious to try and put as much pressure as possible. As Furious, they are struggling to get out of their own goal square, let alone their own half at the moment. It's like he's getting the pile just keeps the pressure just keeps getting piled on. shot here by Drinky. No, it's got to the end, and Furious finally. Alright, here we are, back and ready for match number 3 of round number 2. It's going to be Mildcard up against No NIG. And yeah, Mildcard, they got very they managed to squeeze through in an overtime last time out. I believe it's the only overtime of the tournament so far, I believe. Yeah. The only and No NIG got past the penultimates pretty comfortably with a 3-1 victory, so it should be interesting to see how these two teams come up against each other. Mildcard definitely have a bit of an obstacle to climb here, but they'll be looking to make it difficult for the side of No NIG. They're definitely not going to go down without a fight, so it should be interesting. This is the match that I was waiting for and I was ready to watch, because it's going to be very entertaining to see how Mildcard come up against his No NIG team. Here we go, 5 minutes on the clock, and we are go. It's going to be the side of No NIG already putting it into the winning kickoff and putting it into the Mildcard end, and it's going to be a goal already. And this is what I'm saying. This No NIG team is not messing around here in the preseason tournament. They are just going. They're straight off the bat. They are just ready. Absolutely no mercy from this No NIG team, as they managed to take the first goal here. And Mildcard, they're gonna have to step it up if they want any chance of winning this match. But the side of No NIG will obviously make it extremely difficult. A nice little demo there by Yeast Mode, and Mildflu will be out to play for a few seconds, as it's Borsos trying to clear it. He misses. Mildflu getting it past one. Can he get it past the second? No. Nathaniel will be able to block a Bombic. Going to be trying to clear it. Nathaniel trying to clear it and fails miserably, but he clears it to the center, and it's going to be going down to the NIG end, but not for too long, as it's going to be cleared up. This ball is nice and high. Yeast Mode is up for a Banana Head. Is ready for that shot. And so it will stay only 1-0. Mildflu looking to clear it into the nets of No NIG, sorry. And Borsos, that's on target. Yeast Mode is up for it though. Nice and comfortable for Yeast Mode to save that. Banana Head was up for it, but he wasn't quite quick enough, as it gets blocked almost instantly, as Yeast Mode looking to try to pile some pressure on here. Mildflu looking for a shot, and it's going to be saved by a Bombic. Fantastic reaction times from a Bombic to be able to get up to that nice and quick, and that's going to be off target, that shot. Not ideal. 3 minutes on the clock here, and Mildcard still yet to really, I would say, phase. I want to say really phase the side of No NIG. Sure, they have had their shots, but honestly, their shot shooting, I don't think, has really made No NIG very nervous at all. They haven't really gotten on the nerves of No NIG with their shot making just yet. Banana Head able to get up for it. And shots like that will definitely make it a bit more difficult, but I feel like the side of Mildcard, they have just been pretty much shooting straight at the net and not really making and No NIG work for it. And this could be good for the side of Mildcard, and Mildflu with the first goal for Mildcard, and Mildcard finally got themselves on the board, and it's going to be an equalizer. But the question is, can they keep it up? And it's not going to be ideal for the side of No NIG! Bombic needs to get that out, and he won't be able to properly. Mildflu will score the second goal. Oh my god, Mildcard. Oh, to be fair, Bombic should have cleared that way better. But Bombic failed to clear, and that's gone straight to Mildflu to put his second in the net and put the second on the board for the side of Mild Card. So Mild Card, once again, they've been very lucky here in this round number 2 match. And a big demo by Abomic there could help out, but unfortunately they can't quite capitalize as he's already back in play. Mild Flu trying to put some more pressure on here. Borsos looking for a shot. Yismo with a save. Banana Head's going to collect this one. He's going to get a pass Nathaniel. Abomic going to be sending this down to the Mild Card. And Abomic looking for a shot. Going to be blocked by Mild Flu. There's a lot of things happening right now. I don't know what to commentate on. Yeast Mode is going to be on the back foot here. He's going to be putting it nice and high for himself. A shot is going to be off target. And so a lot of events. There's a lot of series of events happening. But Abomic looking for a shot just off target. And I think that was Nathaniel who had a shot there. Saved by Mild Flu. Mild Flu looking for a hat-trick and unfortunately wasn't able to. Banana Head looking to put this into the center and nothing's really going to come of it at all. And Yeast Mode now with the ball. Going to try to get it past Mild Flu. Mild Flu, his attacking and his defense are pretty good at the moment. Looking good. And definitely the team MVP at the moment. And, well, probably the match MVP if it stays like this. A shot by Yismo will be saved by Portos, but it's going to go straight to Nathaniel and he can't quite get the ball in. He's in such an awkward position there. The ball has bounced just above his car and he wasn't able to get into the position that he needed to put that into the back of the net for an equalizer. So that is so very unfortunate. Once again, Mild Card have been so very fortunate here as that should have been a goal and it should be equalized right now. But can Abomic make it happen? No, he can't. 20 seconds left on the clock, just under. It's going to be the side of Mild Card looking pretty good at the moment, but once again, their luck is just absolutely, it's insane. It's ridiculous how lucky they get here in this preseason tournament so far, and it's going to hit the ground. Mild Card is going to be the winners of game number 3 here in round number 2. Oh my days, I don't know where they are getting this luck from, but I want some. Yeah, no, and this random replay has come up again. We are going to have to fix that because I am not sure where it comes from. Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry, it's not a random replay. It's just the first go of the game because, yeah, anyway. Moving on. Yeah, it's going to be Team Lethality and Purple Esports up for the last game of round number 2. First goal for Mild Card. Mild Card finally self-reporting. It's going to be an equalizer. But the question is, can they keep it up? And it's not going to be ideal for the side of Mild. Sorry. No, no energy. Abomic needs to get that out, and he won't be able to properly. Mild Flu will score the. It's going to be the side of No NRG already putting it into the winning kickoff and putting it into the Mild Card. And it's going to be a goal already. And this is what I've gotten on the nerves of No NRG with a shot making just yet. Banana Head able to get after it. Shots like that will definitely make it a bit more difficult, but I feel like the side of Mild Card, they have just been pretty much shooting straight at the net and not really making the energy work for it. And this could be good for the side of Mild Card. Mild Flu with the first goal for Mild Card. Mild Card finally self-supporting equalizer. But the question is, can they keep it up? And it's not going to be ideal for the side of Mild. Sorry. No, my no energy. Bombic needs to get that out, and he won't be able to properly. Mild flew. Will score. And I'm ready to watch. It's going to be very entertaining to see how Mild Card come up against his no NRG team. We go 5 minutes on the clock, and we are go. It's going to be the side of no NRG already putting it into the winning kickoff and putting it into the Mild Card. And it's going to be a goal already. And this is what I've really gotten on the nerves of no NRG with a shot making just yet run ahead. Able to get after it. Shots like that will definitely make it a bit more difficult, but I feel like the side of Mild Card, they have just been pretty much shooting straight at the net and not really making any NRG work for it. And it could be good for the side of Mild Card. Mild flew with the first goal for Mild Card. Mild Card finally rewarding an equalizer. But the question is, can they keep it up? And it's not going to be ideal for the side of Mild. Sorry. No, my no energy. Bombic needs to get that out, and he won't be able to properly. Mild flew. Will score. And I'm ready to watch. It's going to be very entertaining to see how Mild Card come up against his no NRG team. We go 5 minutes on the clock, and we are go. It's going to be the side of no NRG already putting it into the winning kickoff and putting it into the Mild Card. And it's going to be a goal already. And this is what I've really gotten on the nerves of no NRG with a shot making just yet for none ahead. Able to get after it. And so here we go. It's going to be match number 4, sorry, the last match here of the round number 2, and then we will be moving on to the semi-finals. Team Lethality and Pebble Esports going to be going at it to see who goes up against the luckiest team here in the APCS Mild Card. I'm not saying they're not skillful, I'm just saying they're pretty lucky. But the sides of Team Lethality and Pebble Esports going to be fighting for a place in the semi-finals. Pebble Esports came out with a pretty comfortable victory up against Agenitas before, 3-1, and the side of Team Lethality not so comfortable against Snappers in Pajamas, but they did end up just coming out on top. So should be interesting here. Obviously, Face Station Gaming and Furious is our first semi-final matchup that we'll have, and Mild Card will be looking to wait for their opponent here in the last game of round number 2. So let's jump into it straight away. Team Lethality and Pebble Esports. So here we go. Team Lethality and Pebble Esports, both teams definitely looking to try. They want to get into the semi-finals, the best of 3 semi-finals as well. And yeah, so it should be interesting to see who will be able to come out on top in the best of 3s, because the best of 5s finals will be also very interesting for Championship Sunday, and I saved there by Panic. And yeah, it will be good to watch the first Championship Sunday of the tournament. Of the APCS. But we'll just have to wait and see who comes out on top here in this match. And AFK leaves it for Wiz, but Wiz wasn't quick enough, unfortunately. It's Apeson going to be collecting the ball here and slowing it down a tiny bit. Abdulag is able to read that flick. Wiz is up for it, looking to put it into the corner of the blue side, but nothing comes of it at all. Obviously, if Pebble Esports is able to come out on top here, they will be extremely happy. Team Lethality actually being a pretty good team, but they also had quite a decent opponent in round number 2 as well. So definitely, round number 1, sorry. So it definitely made it a tad bit harder for Team Lethality to get through. Nappers in Pajamas being a pretty good opponent as they showed up. Degeneratas on the other side. It's going to be a shot by Wiz, and the side of Pebble Esports finding their first goal here. But yeah, like I said, Degeneratas, they definitely didn't seem too strong. So, yeah, that was quite unfortunate, and I really wanted to see them. I wanted to see them cook, is what I'm going to say. But unfortunately, they weren't able to. Abdullah trying to get it past Apeson here, but he won't be able to, and it will stay 1-0. So the side of Pebble Esports, honestly, the side of Pebble Esports, they're looking real strong here so far in the APCS. Obviously, a 3-1 victory up against Degeneratas, and now they're winning here up against Team Lethality. They are looking so very strong, and I think they're looking like a contender for the finals. I reckon they could beat Mildcard and stop Mildcard's lucky streak. Yeah, because Mildcard, they need to be stopped. They have been so very lucky in their first 2 games that I think, even though I'm from OCE and I think I do want Mildcard to win this, I don't want them to be winning it the way they're winning it. They are getting very lucky in the sense of winning. They definitely should not be winning. They shouldn't have won the first 2 matches, I can tell you that much, because they got extremely lucky. But I want to see their true form in the semi-final match up against whoever wins here. But hopefully they do come out and yeah, play like they should. They have to. A shot by Panic will tie it up. And now Pebble Esports will be thinking to themselves, okay, here we go. Let's go. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was, but 1:49 on the clock. All tied up now, and definitely not the situation Pebble Esports would have wanted. But Team Lethality is not going to go down without a fight. Yeah, but yeah, like I was saying before, Pebble Esports, they're looking like a really strong team and a really good contender for the finals and a possible winner as well. But we'll just have to wait and see. Obviously, they got to win this game first, and then we can start conspiring about them winning this tournament. It's going to be Ape's son, and a shot by Panic is going to be saved. Wiz with an absolute, what a save! He's pre-jumped that and everything, and it's worked out for him. So 1 minute remaining on the clock. And it's going to be AFK trying to clear it ordinary, keeping it in the side of the orange side. Keeping it in the orange side of the side, in the orange side of the side orange. 40 seconds left. AFK trying to get a past Panic. And ordinary trying to clear it all the way to the orange side. Wiz getting a past 1. Can't get a past a second. Apeson is there to stop his attack. And it's looking like a possible overtime at the moment. It's pretty even Stevens. I wouldn't say, I don't think it's a one-sided match at all. Panic is going to be putting this to the back wall for Ordinary, but Ordinary can't get up to it quick enough. As Wiz, is that on target? Yes, it is! And Apeson. And Pebble Esports, they've managed to put themselves in the lead. And that is going to be huge for them. 8 seconds left for the side of Team Lethality to come out and take and put it to overtime. They need to put it to overtime here. No chance that they're going to win this game if they don't put it into an overtime. And is this going to hit the ground? It will! Pebble Esports will move on. And that is going to be a 2-1 victory for the side of Pebble Esports. I'll be very happy with that. And they will be moving on to verse a Mildcard in the semi-finals. And unfortunately, for the side of Team Lethality, they're going to go ahead and be knocked out. And yeah, Pebble Esports, right off the bat, they did not give up. They did not let down. They were pedal to the metal straight off the bat. They were very, very good in that sense. So we see you for the semi-finals. Actually, we'll have a look at the preseason bracket first. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, guys. But yeah, the semi-finals is going to consist of 2 best-of-3 matches. The first one's going to be Face Station Gaming up against Furious, and the second one will be Mildcard up against Pebble Esports. And I see a little trend here, by the way. The teams that are winning by more than 1 goal, so by 2 goals, which is Pebble Esports and Furious, are the teams that are moving on so far. So Furious, in round number 1, they beat Glitchy E-Scrubs in a match in their first round, 3-1. They beat Carmine Corp in round 2, 3-1. Pebble Esports, they beat Degenitas 3-1 in round number 1. And now, oh, well, they haven't won 3-1 here, but they're looking strong, is what I'm saying. They are looking very strong. So it should be interesting. Unfortunately, no NRG going up against the luckiest team in the APCS. I don't know. Yeah, they didn't really have a chance there in round number 2. That's unfortunate. Well, once again, because Mildcard got extremely lucky. But yeah, anyways, that was day 2 of the APCS preseason tournament, and we'll see you for the semi-finals and the finals tomorrow. The finals obviously being a best of 5 and semi-finals being a best of 3. So we'll see you for that in just tomorrow. So with Championship Sunday, don't forget to stay tuned for the latest APCS action.